I got bad news.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You didn't record any of that.
No, I did, but it died. It crashed.
So none of that was even recorded. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Cheers to us losing that entire fucking episode. First one in like 6 weeks, and we fucking lose it thanks to goddamn internet.
Here, hold on. You want to re-record or play?
I guess we should re-record.
God, it's such bullshit, man. This is bullshit.
I don't want to put the instant replay in the fucking game.
Oh,
so you can see this bullshit.
This is the most heated you've ever been in BS Gold, and it's over the mattress.
I feel very strongly about this subject.
Well, I'm telling you.
I haven't slept in 11
telling you what
months.
I've heard. I'm not allowed to have a Twitter account.
This is the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. I don't think
He wasn't yet. Every time we play this game, we're basically in a time machine.
I'm giving this a 10.
10?
I'm giving it a 10. I think
There's no way it's a 10. We've never seen a 10.
this has got to be a 10.
God damn, it's good to see that intro.
Yes, it is. I can't wait.
How many weeks have we been playing without any BS now?
I would say probably, close to 6?
It was just ridiculous. At least 30 matches without any BS whatsoever.
Well, we not only played online like we usually do. I actually played in person with you, got nothing.
Yep.
And you played with your best friend separately, and I played against you and your best friend online, and we couldn't get anything.
And I even pulled out 09 when my friend was here, and we still, no luck.
Hey, here's one, though. 09, more fun?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's just the physics of that game, or the lack thereof, if you will, they're just so whack. Every one-timer is a goal in that game, and every pass is crisp and right to the intended receiver. So yes, 09, a little bit more fun.
Oh, I miss that.
So we broke our drought on Friday the 13th.
Yes, it was a special day.
It happened to be the same day that the Pens finally snapped their bullshit 6-game lose streak, and that's all I want to talk about them tonight.
I got a sense that on Friday, if we didn't get any bullshit, the series was going to come to an end.
The entire bullshit goal series.
Yes.
Which it might very well in a month.
I think it could after tonight.
After tonight? This is actually the second time we're recording this, folks.
Yes.
We had a Skype issue about 10 minutes ago, and it just wrecked our lives. So we're really going to phone this one in here. And we don't really give a shit because no one's clicking on the ads, so what's the difference? And yes, thank you. Someone happened to get Jason some goddamn soundboard thing, which he is just going off the hook with tonight, and should make for a pretty interesting show here.
That's right, Matt. Someone did give me the soundboard thing. I got a really important question for you, though, since you brought up...
I just don't want to hear anything about fucking Tebow or Roethlisberger's head tonight. I can't take it, dude.
You won't. I won't bring it up. I brought it up in the first episode, and I think we learned from that. Here's what I got to ask, though. You said the show could come to an end in a month, and it very well could if we run out of BS, but it also could come to an end because I'm expecting my first child, as you know.
This is true.
Here's a big question for you. Let's say you and your fiance had a kid. Let's say you were both working. Mm-hmm. You're going to be out of the house a lot. Somebody's got to watch that kid.
Which wouldn't happen. Like, I don't even know the that's not even a word in my vocabulary. Work. What is this work you talk of?
Let's pretend that somehow you had a kid and got a job all at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Which I know we're living in fantasy land. Let's say you consulted a bunch of daycare places in the Philadelphia area and decided, you know what, I don't like any of these. Who would you trust from the NHL, a current NHL player, to live at your house and be an au pair? An NHL au pair, living at your house, raising your kid during the day, hanging out with you at dinner, saying hi to the fiance, all that stuff. You got to think about this. Somebody's got to be a leader, responsible, careful, someone you can trust.
I think that's easy. Based on his actions on 24/7, I'd have to say Michael Rupp.
Michael Rupp? So out of all
He's
the
a good
NHL players,
dad.
go with Michael Rupp.
Yeah, why not?
You couldn't throw out a big star or anything. You go Michael Rupp.
I thought you were being serious, and I'm sitting
I
here
am
thinking...
being serious, but I still expect you to think of, like, top liners.
You're telling me someone who's got character and can show leadership and is maybe a little bit humble, and who happens to, for 2 seasons on 24/7, look like a pretty good dad. I don't know what she wanted me to say other than that.
You know
I do. Zetterberger Lidstrom, probably.
That's not true. That's not. Just in case anybody's wondering, you know who I go with?
Who's that?
Little Joe Pavelski.
Why?
Because he fights through double teams. He gets the job done. You can rely on him. He scores in the playoffs.
Shut the fuck up.
Joe Pavelski.
All right. It's kind of odd that we both went with Americans because they're going to cost more than if we had picked perhaps a Finn or a Czech.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying is all. Or, if you really want to get cheap, you could have said...
No, we're cutting it out.
No, that's where you have to hit the boom boom.
No,
Hit it again when I'm not
No, we're not keeping that.
I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping it.
No,
I said it. You didn't say it.
I'm a part of the show.
Oh, Jesus.
Cutting that out. No.
Oh
No.
my God.
I'm this close to playing the fax machine one, and you don't want me to play that because it never stops. By the sound of it, Matt, we've got some BS to break down.
Finally, we have some BS, and I'm really happy that you're producing this now with these sound effects. That's great. Load off my shoulders. But here we have just another BS goal against Jonas Hiller, and I don't know why I keep going back to this guy. He's killing me.
Car crash, everybody.
What, you don't have a train crash on there?
Never
mind. All right, let's watch this goal.
Uh-oh!
This was quite ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing I like about this bullshit is I had my fingers on the pass button, and that's why this shot looks so weird.
There's no one to pass to. Who the fuck are we gonna...
Exactly. And so the shot looks super weird, and I don't know what the hell Hiller does here. It's not like he's blocked. He's looking at it the whole way through.
No.
And for no reason decides to punch at the puck.
Yeah, he gets handcuffed somehow, but it's really stupid how it goes down, and that's why we deemed it worthy of a rating here tonight. If we see here from this reverse angle, he actually comes across his body with his glove hand. First of all, the puck is in a position where all he has to do is blocker it away to the sideboards. But
just catch it. It has no velocity.
Or he could catch it, yeah. He could have moved to his left a little bit and squared himself at the puck and trap it in his trapper. But instead, he comes across and tries to paw it with an overhand grip on his trapper. And it bounces off his glove, then I believe off the top of his left leg pad, through his armpit hole. To top it all off, it deflects off the butt end of his stick. It's completely stupid on his part. And
Hey Matt, can we go back to that last angle real quick? This could be because I've been drinking tonight, but let's pause it right here. Does anybody have an issue with over Hiller's left shoulder? So the right side of the screen, there appears to be three bearded triplets, all sitting next to each other.
And they definitely look like shady Eastern Europeans.
Could it be, now that we're seeing this? I've seen the movie Taken about 600 times with Liam Neeson.
Oh, Jesus Christ, why have you seen that?
Could it be that these three men are part of that Tropolia town, and they have Hiller's daughter, and Hiller is trying to... maybe that's not even Hiller! That's why the goal is so weird.
It's Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Or Liam Neeson
dressed as Hiller.
Goal here, and he's been told, you gotta take a dive. You gotta let this go in. You gotta figure it out.
How come you always come back to this? You came back to this with the Patrick Waugh goal.
I don't know, because I have nothing to go. I have very little to go to be funny. Thanks. You know what, Matt? I'm tired of holding this inside. I got no talent. I'm just trying to do my best here.
And I try to do...
This show is 2 seconds away from disappearing.
Cue the claps. I'm sorry. I try to bring some sort of edgy humor to this, but you always shut me down. I have no excuse. Yeah.
I'm clearly in no state to record the rest of this episode. Let's get to the rating. This is the most realistic bullshit goal maybe we've had on this show. It's not computer assisted. It's just the computer saying this guy is going to be an absolute idiot asshole during this goal. I'm going 8.
And I'm going to say a 9 because it's more or less bullshit that I keep giving Hiller second chances as Team Switzerland goalie. I always come back to him, and I've gotten at least 2 now bullshit goals against him. It's an emotional 9, but it's a 9.
I'm just happy that this goal didn't include Teemu Solani.
And I'm just happy that we're finally back in the BS column. Our first BS for 2012.
Real quick before we do the sign-off, I just wanted to do a quick check-in on our predictions on our last episode, I think the Holiday Clip Show. We both predicted where some teams were going to end up leading the conference by the time we came back. I believe I hit one.
You hit the Rangers. Right now it's the Rangers and who's leading the West? Vancouver. You picked the Rangers.
And San Jose.
San Jose, they're in third now. The 2 teams I picked, one
Not
of
even in
them's-
the playoffs.
Nah, Florida's in 7th, I thought. Florida's in 7th place, and Edmonton's out of the picture. So, congratulations to Jason for getting one of the 2 predictors correct.
Thank you.
All right, that about wraps it up here, folks, and I promise that next time...
Probably the series.
Yes, and I also, we humbly apologize for the low quality of this episode, but, you know, once you've sat here and drank a shit ton of alcohol and recorded this shit for 45 minutes only to have it erase, you don't really feel like doing it again. And secondly, I promise that Jason will not be allowed to produce these anymore with his soundboard going forward. So thanks.
That's what I think of that, Matt. That's what I think of it.